Hey, how y'all doing? So I'm doing the dreaded Serpentine belt change on the 6.7 Cummins motor in my 2008 Ram 3500 dually. And it is what it is. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. Everybody knows that. So, I did what everybody else did. I removed the airbox, opened up that whole side of the motor to be able to route the pulleys, route the belt around the pulleys very, quite simply. The biggest problem I had was getting the belt between the crankshaft and the pulley right above it, so a little bit of finagling there. And what I ended up doing, of course, the biggest problem with these is that you can't get the belt behind the tensioner. So in this case, what I did was I just took the tensioner off, routed the belt in there, and then put the tensioner back on again. I thought that was easier than having to wrangle it flat, sliding it between the motor and the pulley. I don't know, it just worked better for me. A 13 millimeter wrench, and I had it off in about 5 minutes. So that was the easiest thing for me. The hardest part I found was not having enough room between my ratchet, my 1/2-inch ratchet, and the alternator pulley to get the belt back on. So what I did was I went out, I bought a piece of 1-inch gas pipe, black pipe. I believe it's a foot long, if I'm not mistaken, 12 inches, and put it on the end of my ratchet. I got it up pretty close to being at the end of its travel, or at least as far as the radiator shroud bracket would allow. And what I did, I'll flip this around here for you real quick. So what I did was I took a ratchet strap, stuck it in the end of that pipe, ran it down across the truck, and I hooked it to the ramp that the truck's sitting on. Some of you don't put it up on a ramp. I found it was easier because what I ended up doing was putting the belt around the alternator bracket, or the alternator pulley, and removing it from the power steering pump pulley. And I'll tell you, if I'd have figured this out yesterday or earlier this morning, I'd have been driving this truck already. It worked great just by sticking that ratchet strap in the end of that pipe, bringing it right up tight against that bracket for the radiator shroud. I was able to very easily put the belt around the power steering pump pulley without any issues whatsoever. Of course, I'm doing this myself. I don't have any help here today. I'm doing it in my driveway, as you can see. You can see my house behind me, I would reckon. But I'll tell you, I really do. This would have saved me a lot of bloody knuckles and skinned wrists and all kinds of good stuff. I mean, there's probably, at least a pint of my blood in this thing somewhere, just from scraping my wrists and scraping my knuckles and stuff. But I really wish I would have found this little hack earlier. It made it super simple, and well, not super simple. We all know they're a pain in the ass, but hopefully this will help somebody. This was about the easiest way I could find to do it. It held the tensioner in place just perfect while I got the belt routed around the power steering pump pulley, and I'm just fixing to go ahead and release that ratchet strap now, and hopefully everything stays in place. Anyway, hope this helps somebody. I did trial and error. I did the Serpentine belt tool, which was useless, not because of the quality of the tool or anything. Harbor Freight tools, I love them, but it just didn't work. It just didn't have the right combination that I needed to get the tensioner to move to where I needed it to. So anyway, great hack. I think it worked great for other folks, but hope this helps y'all, and please feel free to share this video with others, and by all means, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Thanks.